So guys, today we'll be making a dissolve effect in Photoshop. Alright, so this is exactly effects. These effects we'll be making. So the first thing I'm going to do is to drag in media. I'm going to come here, get the image we'll be using, and I'm going to open into a new window right here. Alright. So next thing I'm going to do, what I'm going to do next is to get my quick selection tool. I'm just going to select this image. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is to make sure that so click on my quick selection tool, and I'm going to click on smart radius. Alright, so after doing that, I'm just going to go ahead and click on my click OK. So I'm going to click on Ctrl J, close this. Alright, so what I'm going to do next is to set up my file. I'm going to click on new. My width is set to 1280, my height is set to 720, and my rotation is set to 300, and I'll give you the color mode. Background is white. I'm going to go ahead and click OK. Now the next time, what I'm going to do next is to actually add an adjustment color to this page, so I'm going to be choosing black. Go ahead and click OK. So I'm going to get my image here. So make sure that this one is selected, not this one actually, but this one. Alright, so I'm going to drag this image here, drag it inside Photoshop. So I'm going to reduce zoom out on my canvas, press Ctrl T, hold down Shift and Alt, then make sure that I scale it to fit in this canvas. Alright, so I'm going to click on my check mark. I'm going to zoom into this a bit. Next thing I'm going to be doing actually is to convert this image into black and white. Come here, click on black and white. So to convert this image in black and white, so I'm going to go ahead and zoom out. The next thing I'm going to be doing is to actually create a new layer above this layer. Should I click here? So I'm going to click on my paint bucket, turn this to black. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this so I can switch it back to white. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to be doing is to hold down Alt, to apply a layer mask here. I'm just going to click. Alright, so I'm going to click on my move tool, click on my brush tool. So I'm going to be choosing hardness of 11, size of I think like 500 or 5 something. Between 500 and something is okay. Make sure that your opacity is 100%. So what I'm going to do, I did not switch this color to black. Now if you're having white layer mask, so the best thing you want to have here is to have a black you want to set your foreground color to black. Well, if you're having black, you want to set this to white. So I'm just going to review this step by step. Alright. So I'm going to switch this back to white, so I'm going to paint this black in. Alright, so I think I have what I needed there. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to click on my move tool. Then I'm going to be selecting this layer here, and I'm going to change this to dissolve. As you can see, so we have this dissolve effect right here. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be doing is to make sure that my layer mask is selected, and I'm going to select this this is my image layer. Come to file, and I'm going to come to distort. I'm going to come to pinch, click OK. So in this in this dialog box is going to pop out. There are two things we can do actually. So we can zoom out like this, but we don't want this. This is what we needed. We want it to zoom in. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and click OK. Alright, so it give us something exactly like this. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to write some text in this image. So I'm going to be applying I'm going to click here. I'm just going to type in this upward so that we'll see our text. Hello. So I'm going to click on my check mark here. I'm going to double click and just drag this in the middle. Now, in case you are wondering what font I'm using, so you can always I'm using a Greek 5. The name of the font is called Greek 5. So so you can download this font on font.com. So in case you don't have it installed on your system, so I'm going to go ahead and click on my check mark right here. So the next thing I'm going to do is to click on my click on Ctrl T. So I'm going to reduce this. I'm going to scale this downward here. Something exactly like this. I think this will do. So I'm going to put it somewhere like this. So next thing I'm going to be doing is to duplicate this. I'm going to click on Ctrl J. So I'm going to make this. I'm going to uncheck this. Click on this first one. So I'm going to go to filter. I'm going to come to blur. I'm going to go to motion blur. So they ask me to rasterize this layer before I can proceed into adding the blur effect. So I'm going to click OK, and I'm going to have this dialog box pop up. So as you can see, the effect has been applied because preview is checked. If I uncheck it, I won't see anything. So make sure you check it. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to increase this to something like I'm going to increase it a bit. Okay, 14 is okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click OK. So after doing that, so you see the kind of effect I have here. The effect just look as the blur effect has been added to it, so I can make this visible so that I can have this white text and like something like glue behind it. So next thing I'm going to do is to add multiple text to this image. So I'm going to click on my text. I'm going to write so I'm going to reduce this. I'm going to reduce this text to 72. So I'm going to make this big. So I'm going to be drawing a line. Just draw a straight line here. Next thing is to write another text. So I'm going to reduce this again. It's too huge. Click OK. Go to T. Reduce this again. So that's it. So let's design this effect. So I'm going to click on this one. I'm going to double click here to select it. I'm going to increase the canyon a bit. Click OK. The same thing I'm going to do to this one. So I'm going to increase it just. I'm going to click OK. So guys, so I think another thing I should add to this image is to I think I should add something like selective color. I'm going to choose black. I'm going to increase the blackness, something like this. Alright, I'm going to increase the blackness, something like this, and I'm going to uncheck this. I'm going to also add curves. So this is it. Yeah, I think this is everything I need to know about this tutorial. So if you find this tutorial very useful, feel free to subscribe and